Imagine a middle-aged single woman. She may be a widow or divorcee. It really doesn't matter how she accumulated her wealth. The only thing that matters is she is lonely. Due to her lack of companionship, she decides to take advantage of the wide spectrum of social media platforms. So, she decides to create a dating profile on a popular dating website. Upon completing her profile, she decides it is best to post numerous pictures of the lavish vacations she has taken in the past so that her potential soulmate can better relate to her interest. A few weeks go by, and sadly she has been unable to locate her soulmate, so she lowers her expectations. She begins by expanding her preferences to include international men. Lo and behold, in a matter of hours, she is paired with a gorgeous Nigerian prince. After a few short weeks of messaging back and forth, she has fallen completely in love with him. So it doesn't bother her when he asks to have her bank account and number, so that he can transfer his funds and move to America to live with her. By this point, it is too late for our friend to salvage her finances because she has been hacked by a 419 scam. So what is exactly a 419 scam? www.investopedia.com defines a 419 as a scam where the sender requests help in facilitating the transfer of a substantial sum of money, generally in the form of an email. In return, the sender offers commission, usually in the range of several $1,000,000. The scammers then request the money be sent to pay for some of the costs associated with the transfer. If money is sent to the scammers, they will either disappear immediately or try to get more money, with claims of continued problems with the transfer. The name 419 is taken from the Nigerian Penal Code that this illegal action falls under. The history of 419 scams dates all the way back to 18th century Spain. The first occurrence happened when a conman promised to smuggle a Spanish prisoner out of his captivity for a small price. In the end, the prisoner did not escape prison, and the family lost their money, and the conman was nowhere to be found. It was not until the early 2000s that 419 email scams began. The regions with the largest origin of email-related scams include the Ivory Coast, Togo, South Africa, the Netherlands, and Spain. The reason why Nigeria is best known for its scams is because 1/5 of all internet scams originate from this western country. Additionally, Nigerian print scams are the best-known scams as a result of all the media coverage they receive due to the fact that many Americans enjoy making fun of other Americans' gullibleness. Prior to email scams becoming popular, the infamous Nigerian print scams had already begun in the 1980s. Back then, various homeowners would receive letters printed on official bank-authorized stationery. The letters were sent by Nigerian royalty, claiming that said homeowner was the descendant of royalty and just earned a large inheritance. The only thing the homeowner needed to do was reply back with their bank account number so that the money would be directly transferred into their account. Over time, it has become common knowledge that Nigerian princes are a scam, so new methods of scamming money away from Americans have been developed. The most recent of ways is the wash scam or the black money trick. This scam begins by the scammer emailing thousands of random email addresses stating that they are the heir to a vast fortune or that a dying white woman needs their money and will multiply their deposit. The hacker continues to send out emails until contact is made with a clueless target. The next step is to persuade the victim into paying countless fees so that the money can be deposited into their account. After paying numerous fees, the scam artist claims that it would be simply easier to deliver the money to the victim in person. Typically, the scam artist and the victim meet up in a hotel. Once in a secluded setting, the scam artist then opens a truck revealing hundreds of stacks of black paper. The reason for the bills appearing to look like paper is that by disguising the money, no taxes would have to be paid while entering the country. Next, the scammer markets a chemical that supposedly removes the black ink from the tainted bills. In this 2011 Dateline segment, the process of salvaging the tainted money is described.
It's all a trick to get more money. The scammers use simple supplies, Elmer's glue, and some iodine to put a black coating on a couple of real bills. After it dries, the black is easy to wash off. But the thieves say they're using special chemicals, and they're very expensive. So it's another big fee to pay before you can actually spend your fortune.
After learning about the different types of 419 scams, what ways can you prevent yourself from becoming a victim? First off, if you come across an email similar to this email, the best thing to do is not respond. Additionally, forward or mail the letter to your local FBI office and register a complaint with the Federal Trade Commission. Second, be skeptical of any individual who claims to be representing themselves as a foreign government official or foreign royalty. Lastly, do not believe any promises of large sums of money from strangers, and guard your account carefully by not flaunting your riches. So what should you do if you realize you have been scammed? The first thing you should try to do is freeze all personal accounts that contain any personal information or finances. Next, file a complaint to the FBI and register a complaint with the Federal Trade Commissions. In regards to retrieving lost money, an individual should never personally track down the scam artist to take the situation into their own hands. It has been known for the scam artists to capture their victims, hold them hostage to earn even more money. Additionally, most foreign governments do not offer pity to individuals who are scammed because their economy made a profit and it's the individual's own fault that they broke the law.